Well, hello and welcome to Dave in Real Life. Yes, we are live. It is an extremely warm Thursday evening. It's not as warm as it was at your last evening, but still pretty warm. So shout out to everyone. I can see Dylan, Bonkers were in the chat earlier, who's watching the cricket. And then we've got somebody new. Hello, Pat Dotson. Hopefully you come back into the chat. So hello, hope you're all well. Obviously it's been a little while since our last live stream, which was obviously the Scotland-Hungary game over the weekend. Obviously more stuff has happened in regards of the Uncle Howdy Wyatt 6. Obviously quite interesting what happened on Monday night. There's been quite a few other stuff. Obviously, the sad passing away of Sika Arawari, the dad of course, of Roman Reigns. That was very sad news this week, and probably prompted even more so having a look at these. So King D 256. Hello, shout out to you. How are you doing? Hope you're well. Khalid is in the chat. It's sad to hear about Roman Reigns' father passing away on my birthday. Happy birthday to you. I know it's prolonged, but happy birthday to you, Khalid. Hopefully you had a fantastic day. Tamatonga, it's my mum's birthday today. Fun fact. My mum had a birthday today, so I've been quite busy. Tamatonga says, Sapphire, shout out to you. So yeah, obviously we're going to be talking about the Bloodline in this live stream. We're going to talk about what were the good things since they brought this faction together. Obviously we've got the original lineup up on the screen for you to obviously refresh your memory. Obviously we've got this new lineup now, and there's future potential wrestlers coming into this faction. So yeah, lots of things could happen. We're going to talk about the possibilities. Who goes where? Do they join Sikoa's bloodline, or do they come with Jimmy? I have a theory on how I would do it, but obviously that's what we're here to do. We're here to deep dive into that. We could talk about the Wyatt 6. We could talk about anything you want. We can talk about the Euros, the last 16 draw, England getting Slovakia, very cool. Georgia beating Portugal last night was quite fun. Yes, Dijak's contract is up. He becomes a free agent as soon as tomorrow, I believe. Which, what the fuck? He's only just been called up to the main roster and already they're ending his contract. That sucks, man. I feel sorry for Dijak. Yes, it looks like his contract has not been renewed, which is a shame. He gets called up to Raw only to have his contract not sorted out. So that's kind of left him in the wilderness. So he's now booking dates, trying to get his name out there. I feel like somebody like TNA could really do something with him on their roster. I don't think he goes to AEW. I don't think they need him. But someone like TNA could do some wonderful stuff with him, I am sure. Sad to see he did not appear on the main Raw. Yep. I'll book him in my closet. Don't put him in your closet. You've got too many stars in your closet, Sapphire. Please don't. I don't think he'd go well in your closet. Anyway, enough about closets. We don't need to be talking about that. Yep, congratulations to Rhea Ripley and Buddy Murphy. They got married. Yes, they did. Oh, man, fantastic news. Broke a lot of guys' hearts, I am sure. But it's brilliant news, honestly. Dominic's married. She's married. There's only Liv Morgan what's not married. Poor Morgan. She's left on the shelf even after this storyline, because the people that she's involved in the storyline are all now married. Should have kept with Tyler. But she hasn't, so she's gone. Oh man. Yeah, no closet talk. Obviously, we've got a quiz later on. We'll let people file in. Let's see who shows up for first and foremost, and then obviously, then we'll crack on. Anything you want to talk about really at this moment in time? Obviously, we saw Jacob Fatu join the Bloodline on Sunday, on last Friday, which was flipping amazing. What a great debut. Obviously, we're still waiting for two more to make their presence known. Jacob still scares me. Jacob Fatu is a beast, man. If you want to get a little bit more insight into Jacob Fatu, please watch old MLW on YouTube and type in Jacob Fatu. You will see some quite interesting stuff, let me tell you. Great segment with Uncle Howdy and Bo Dallas. Did cry when Uncle Howdy said that your brother died. Oh, I saw it afterwards. There were no emotion there for me, to be honest. But a lot of people saying, I've just watched some of Days' last video about where they're going to cut the promos. I don't really get why people are so adamant of having the Firefly Funhouse back. I don't want them presenting a new Firefly Funhouse. I just think that would be stupid. It's not needed. We've been there. We've done that. We need to be doing new stuff. And then Dave's going, well, they can't film segments in Cabin in the Woods. You know, is a guy what sits in front of a green screen, right? You know, WWE will have the capabilities of putting any backgrounds to these guys. It might not look great, but they can put them anywhere. Do you know what I mean? Green screens, they exist. Just putting it out there so that, we can do any promo anywhere. As long as the green screen and the lighting's perfect and you can't tell. Works for BBC with their football coverage. Do you see Roman Reigns taking time off? Yes. He's not due back for a while anyway. I don't think we see him for a bit, to be quite honest with you. But I've got a theory of how they could do this without involving The Rock or Roman for quite some time. But we will get into that. The Funhouse isn't needed for Wyatt 6. It isn't. I like the fact that it was in the background for the Bo and Howdy interview. That was an in-look into Bo Dallas's psyche. It was a look into his mind. Obviously, they're the same person. But Howdy doesn't exist without Bo. You know what I mean? So we're seeing them together in the Funhouse, which was representing Bray's mind, but it's now darker, so it's Bo Dallas's mind. The fact that it's on a videotape proves that it's from the past, or it's not in present. It's not our technology. If it had been on a DVD or a Blu-ray, then you could have gone, oh well, how can it be in his mind? But it was on a VHS tape. I don't know. This probably suggests something different, I guess. Oh, bring back the Fiend or the Firefly. Oh, no, I'd leave that to Bray. I think I'd be done if they do Firefly Funhouse. I think I'd just shit all over it. I will be just leaving it, and not bothering talking about it. Hey, knobheads, says Anna Dawes. Hello, shouted to you. Let's talk some Moen Bloodline Wars. Sod the Wyatt stuff. Let's talk about stuff. Also, Dijak. Yeah, we were here to talk about that. Just waiting for people to filter in, Anna. To be honest, that's what we're here to talk about. If I wanted to do a Wyatt 6 stream, we could have done that. Obviously, Dijak contract thing is breaking news. It's fascinating. We've got Rhea Ripley, what's just got married to Buddy Matthews, which is also big news. Obviously, Seeker dying this week. Man, it's just been an overload of stuff happening. I mean, if it's, you know what I mean, prompted me even more to do these videos, to be honest. It wasn't planned. I haven't planned it. We'd already decided on Sunday that we were doing Bloodline tonight, regardless of what happened with Seeker. But we're here anyway. We're here anyway to do that. So it worked out kind of. I don't know. It was just a small tribute to Bray Wyatt. I wish Triple H gave him a new contract. It's not down to Triple H. It's down to Endeavour. It's down to TKO. It's got nothing to do with Triple H anymore, to be honest. He doesn't control contracts. He can ask TKO to go and get a wrestler and put him on contract. But pretty much the contract thing, if they don't sign a new one, it's not going to happen. And obviously they haven't got to him in time with a new contract, which completely blows my mind. Why go through the rigmarole of, putting him on the video of going up from NXT to go, oh, by the way, we forgot to renew your contract. It's like, what the fuck? It's disgusting. It's crap. And it's bad management. I'm sorry, but how many more talent are going to be pushed to the wayside just because TKO couldn't get the fucking job done in time? It kind of puts a little bit of a blood being damp squid on the old new merger. At least you could say that Vince McMahon would have got these contracts if he wouldn't have wasted his time even giving Dijak a second chance if he felt like he was not going to go on the main roster. So I don't know, man. Dijak has talent. He'll be fine wherever he ends up. TNA is my guess. I think TNA would be a perfect fit for him. He's a great wrestler. Absolutely phenomenal. Given his chances, him and Keith Lee tore it up in NXT. And I'm sure he will be a great addition to whichever roster he ends up on. I think he's a great talent. Bonkers is in the chat. Some people think he's bonkers, but he loves LFC. How you doing, dude? Can someone why call someone up and weeks later let them know it's how stupid? Yeah, exactly. I don't understand. I mean, they even talked about it, right? They even talked about it when he got called up to the main roster that his contract was coming up. You'd naturally assume with them making that decision that his contract would be sorted. They fucking ignored it. They've not even looked at it. And no wonder Dijak's now sticking out his credentials on X saying, look, I'm now available to be booked. It's absolute bloody madness. I can't believe that TKO have done that. It's just a waste of talent, a waste of time. Lamaro Hockey says, when Roman Reigns gets back, the Bloodline storyline is going to be incredible. I think it can be incredible without Roman, and I'm going to explain why. Dave, I have a feeling. All right, we'll go with that. That is something that definitely Liv is already set the seeds that she's replacing Mommy. She's already got Finn and JD, the bobblehead, already in her sights. She's working away with Dom. The last person of her little plan is Damian Priest, and he's going to be a tough nut to crack. So we'll watch this space with that. I think there's a lot more going on between Liv and Finn. Just saying. Just little things are starting to not add up with her. Anyway, going back to the Bloodline. Obviously, we've got the four. We've got Sikoa. We've got Tama Tonga. We've got Tonga Loa. And now we've got Jacob Fatu. There's a possibility, because there's that match now at Money in the Bank. 6-man tag. Possibly an 8-man tag. Hello, Patrick for Ireland. How you doing, mate? How are you doing? Lad's birthday to me. Oh, you happy birthday, dude. How old are you? How old are you, Patrick? Shout out to you, dude. Rick Hunter's in the chat as well. Hello, Rick Hunter. Hot Sports Horror Conspiracy. I think that Leader White 6 first match. So yeah, so we've got them four. So we've got this match now at Money in the Bank, which you'll see Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton and Kevin Owens taking on Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa. It has even penciled in Jacob Fatu. I don't know what his availability is with it being in Toronto. It's in Canada. I don't know how they work that, to be honest, because internationally Jacob Fatu will not be able to travel. So I don't know how that works between the relationship between Canada and the USA. We'll have to wait and see. But if Jacob Fatu is there, there is a chance for Jimmy Uso. Jimmy Uso's can't be a million miles away from me making a comeback. So Jimmy could be inserted into that match or take some kind of involvement in that match. I don't think Jimmy will match up with Randy, Kevin Owens and Cody. Obviously there's a heated past there. But we get to SmackDown after that, after Jimmy showing up. Jimmy shows up, but he's not alone. And correct by saying, Anna Dawes is correct by saying that Hikuleo and of course Silla could turn up in his corner. That would bring him automatically up to 3. He'd only need one more member. Technically, he could ask Jay. I don't think Jay gets involved in this storyline, not for a long time. I feel that they are using him correctly. Main event Uso. He's got a good chance of winning Money in the Bank. I don't know if you could risk his momentum getting halted by shoving him back in the Bloodline storyline. So we're now looking primarily for a 4th member to Jimmy's Bloodline. You could wait and bring in Roman Reigns. You could wait, bring in Roman Reigns, right? But how long we're waiting for Roman Reigns is anyone's guess. Other than that, you find another member. I mean, I'm not really up on my Iowari family tree, I've got to admit. I know of Zilla Fatu, who is in Reality of Wrestling, which is Booker T's promotion. We've got Hikuleo, was, as far as I know, he's still in New Japan, but his contract's up now, and he's like floating around in the ether. I don't know if he's in AEW or has made any kind of appearance over there, but as far as I'm aware, he hasn't. So it's very interesting. Great interview with Joe Hendry on Chris Van Vliet today. Joe Hendry's killing it. We'll see him in NXT real soon. That is for sure. Jay should be Mr. Money in the Bank. I think Jay wins it. Hikuleo's a free agent. I think Solo side needed Nia Jax, bringing us closer to the link with The Rock. Interesting. You could add a female to Solo Sikoa's roster of Bloodline, because then obviously that brings in Trinity Fatu with Jimmy. Automatically, you get Nia Jax on his team. You've got you've got Naomi, Finity Fatu joining Jimmy. Makes perfect sense, right? For me, that is the way to go. Oh, you could bring in Tamina. I don't think you do it with Tamina, to be honest. But that's what I would do. If Jay wins Money in the Bank, Roman should help him win the title. The reunion by hugging it out. Yes, there's so much. This is all hinging on how long is it going to be before Roman returns. Tamina's not busy. Well, we know she's not busy, but come on, neither is Naomi right now. She's not exactly, killing it. By the way, I'm back on the boost. We're back on the boost, baby. I think Damian Priest retains. Leaving Naomi, Nia Jax or Tamina into the Bloodline would be a great addition to the storyline. It would. And we talked about it ages ago, that they should bring females in. It would make perfect sense. We even looked at it with the Pride, with Bianca finally joining the Street Profits. But it's not happened yet, because they didn't primarily turn into a heel faction, which I think they still should have done. Tamina's still in WWE. Yes, she is. As far as I'm aware, I think she's helping out talent, doing a lot of stuff with them down in NXT. I mean, as far as I'm aware. Anna says, let's face it, we all need Solo's crew being manipulated and masterminded by The Rock. Surely Nia is a direct link. Gregor John, hello, shout out to you. Yeah, Anna. In fact, that's where we're going to get to. This is why I don't feel like it's so important to bring Roman back into this storyline just yet. Because obviously we're looking at Rock for next year. The Rock is the pivot. He is directly the one who Tama Tonga talks about when he talks about his tribal chief. He's referring to him. And I'm sure Solo Sikoa is taking his place because he has been allowed to by The Rock. The fact that Roman blocked Solo Sikoa on social media is amazing. Yeah, we will do another quiz, Gregor John, once we've wrapped up all this stuff. Exactly what I think, Dave, says Anna. Yeah, I think there's other members. Like I say, I don't really know who's out there, what's wrestling under the Iowari banner or under the Haku banner. There's so many different Samoan wrestlers out there. They could drag anybody into this, and it could be a real big Samoan War faction thing. I mean, it could go on endlessly. Is The Rock going to be on SmackDown? The Rock, I don't think he's scheduled for anything. He's literally just finished filming. I've seen video packages for the red one, I think it's called. Basically, it's about Santa Claus. It's getting released in November. So, as far as I am aware, he's going to be busy promoting the shit out of that. He's going to be busy with that kind of stuff leading in. Who is the huge Fatonga kid? Oh, what's his name? Is he something like Juice? He was in MLW. And he's a huge lad. He is flipping huge. I don't remember his name. I can have a look. Let's have a look. Let's do that on my phone and see what we can find. I would love Samoa Joe to come to WWE. That would be fun, but he's not. Could Solo be the one to put and go back to Rome? One out and go back to Roman. What defect? Juice Robinson. No, it's not Juice Robinson. Juice Robinson is not Samoan. Is he Australian, Juice Robinson? It's not the one I'm talking about. Big Juicy, yeah, something daft. I don't know. I don't remember his name. There's members of the Samoan dynasty. How do I spell Samoan? Hang on. Samoan dynasty. Right, so we've got the Iowari family. Boo. Let's have a look at this then. There's too many family members to talk about them. It would be bringing Money in the Bank next Saturday. Very excited. Yes, we are doing the watch along for that for sure. Juice guy came to mind. Yeah, exactly when I said Juice. Iowari family tree. God, wow. This is going to be fun. We got Trinity Fatu, Jimmy Uso. Jey Uso. It's amazing that you know what Jimmy Uso's real name is. Jonathan. He's Jonathan Fatu, and you got Joshua Fatu is Jey Uso. There's interesting facts for you. Is it Juicy Fafanu? It could be. It could well be. Let me just try and go through the names. Solo Sikoa. He's actually Joseph Yokozuna. Safa Fatu is Solo Sikoa's name. Interesting, isn't it? And Simone Johnson is Ava Rain. So that's that side. So we've got on Afa Manu. We've got Lloyd Alawali, which is LA Smooth. I don't know who LA Smooth is, but he sounds cool, man. LA Smooth. Monica Ayawari, and Gary Albright, but he died sadly 2000. Who is this guy? Lloyd. Oh, he's old. Born in 71. He's 54 years old. He's not going to be he's not going to be in it. Let's have a look. American Gladiators. Nia Jax. Rocky Johnson. Ava on screen. Journey of son of Sam Fatu wrestles primarily in death matches. So Sam Fatu. Don't think he'll get called up. We get Eddie Umbaga. So we've got Silla Fatu, who was in the Booker T's Reality of Wrestling. Jeremiah Fatu, Vicano T. Fatu, son of Rikishi, wrestles on the independent circuit. Sean Matala, WWE Cruiserweight Classic, nephew David Taylor. Well, it's all over the place. I am not seeing anybody on that list, but I think, God, they've got to join. There is way too many. Juicy Fafanu. Well, there's a Lance Ayawari as well. Yes, he was on the list. Yeah, so it's crazy because we're also pulling from the Haku side of the equation as well. So when you put, because obviously Haku is the dad of Tongaloa, Tama Tonga. So you know what I mean. Even when you pick Ikaleo in, Ikaleo is the brother of Tama Tonga. I did read this. Tongaloa is an adopted brother, so he's not actually of the bloodline. He's adopted into that. He's an adopted brother. So Tama Tonga's actual brother is, of course, Ikaleo. There's Samoa SWAT team, Lance Alawari, Jacob Fatu, Juicy Fanu. They were in MLW. I just forget the names. They could be drafted in. Easily. They did look the part. We want Kayla. Oh my God, the petition has been signed. Hello Leeds 2024. Hell, shout out to you, dude. God, I am burning up. It's flipping warm today. But yeah, it's like I said, the storyline really needs to start evening up a little bit. Me personally, it would be great to see Jay back in there, but it's really going to hinder his push. It's really going to stop his momentum, what he's getting now as a solo artist. I just don't think you do it. I think that would be a mistake. There's plenty of family members out there they could put into this. Yeah, I'm sure, 100% sure, by the time we get to a war game situation, that it will be full new bloodline, old bloodline. Obviously, we need The Rock, Roman, at some point to join these factions to really push it home. I mean, they could do a year of this storyline. It's not something they need to do quickly. There's so much they could do with it. Obviously, we're working with Cody at the moment. We're working with Randy Orton and Kevin Owens. So there's so much there they can still work with before we even start getting Jimmy and his mates and really getting into it. What's a faction named Samoan SWAT team? I know it's great, innit? Jimmy's Samoan SWAT team. That the new bloodline. That SWAT team. Samoan War Games is going to need more than 2 rings. Man, it's gonna be, honestly. People keep talking about the Wyatt Six. I think by this time next year, Wyatt Six would have calmed down, right? I don't think that will have the legs that it needs. Byron Cutler, shout out to you. Rhea Ripley must go through something. Her whole career has been about adversity and heartbreak. When she returns, not to be champion straight away. Shout out to you, Byron. How are you doing? Hope you're well. When Jimmy Uso comes back, I am going to be happiest person. What side will Hikuleo join? Well, that's the question. We've already got 4 members now of the new bloodline. Do they need a 5th? Would they need a 5th? Straight away, Jimmy needs allies, right? He's not going to get instant allies through Cody, Randy, or Kevin Owens. They'll work with him, but they will be sceptical. Look how much Jay has had to work to get their respect. Obviously, he got Cody's respect pretty much straight away, but still hasn't really got it with Kevin Owens. He still hasn't really got it with Randy Orton, to be fair. Jimmy, up until that attack, was hated by these guys. So he needs allies. He needs proper people to be backing him up. I thought Jacob Fatu might have been one of them, but obviously he's now aligned with the bloodline itself. So we need a Kaleo. We need Zilla. I mean, they're there. Zilla could be called up anytime. Booker T obviously still massively connected with WWE, so that phone call could be made anytime. Rhea Ripley's definitely turning with someone when she gets back. Yeah, her husband. I think it's nailed on. I really do. I think we're getting Aleister Black and Buddy Murphy back in WWE before the end of the year. Jacob Fatu, they don't need a 5th. People saying hello to each other, which is cool. Yeah, I feel that now that Jacob Fatu is lined up with the bloodline, you don't need to keep adding new bloodline members, right? We've got to look for how do they return Jimmy? How does his return impact that storyline? Because it has to, right? They attacked him. That's the reason why he's out. And he's a part of the original bloodline. I can't see them waiting for, Roman. So it has to be Jimmy. Jimmy's positioned on SmackDown. Bringing Zilla. Bringing in Hikuleo. Just would bolster his return. I mean, you don't have to do it straight away. You could just bring him back on his own at Money in the Bank. He primarily joins forces, or at least helps Randy Orton, Kevin Owens and Cody win their match by screwing over the bloodline like they screwed him over. It's just interesting, isn't it? It's getting... We need Jimmy to come back. Since Jimmy needs backup, I will help Jimmy beat up the bloodline. Yeah, you'll do really well. 1 wicket down for England, 26 for 1. Wow, can England do it? Keep me updated, bonkers. I can't watch it. I am currently watching Terminator 2. Well, it's on in the background. I needed something to be on the TV while I was streaming. Don't think Sami Zayn joins the Team Roman. I don't think he needs to. I mean, I've put him up there, up on the screen, because he was a major part of the original bloodline. I mean, obviously, we can look back and talk about what the greatest moments of the bloodline storyline was, and him constantly ribbing and getting Jay to corpse in the ring was one of the best things I've seen on TV in a long time. Just seeing people just laughing and having fun, it just made that whole bloodline thing click. So it was just so goddamn good and so natural. I will do great. I'll be great addition to the storyline. You just stick them all in a closet. How good is that? Will nobody see Bloodline because you just stuck them all in a closet? Oh, Sapphire's stuck him in a closet again. Wrestling's over. Interesting point, but what if Braun Breaker beats Sammy on Saturday and Sammy finds a way of winning Money in the Bank? Brock Lesnar did it. So it's not out of the realms of impossibility, but I mean, that's kind of like the Day's methodology, because he's so adamant that he wants Sami Zayn to find a way into the Money in the Bank so that he can win it. I just think I just don't think it's happening, man. I just don't. I don't see the stars lining up for Sami Zayn, unfortunately. Jey Uso, yes, maybe even LA Knight at a push, but no, I just don't think it's lining up. I know what he's getting at. He can have that big moment in front of the Toronto crowd, blah blah blah. Isn't Chelsea Green from Canada? Can anybody? Maybe it's going to be her night. Maybe it's designed for Chelsea Green. If she's Canadian, then it's her night. Not Sami Zayn's night or anybody else's. It'll be her night. And there's an interesting fact. Since the women's Money in the Bank, there has not been a failed cash-in. There's not been a failed cash-in. Maybe Chelsea Green is going to be the first failed cash-in for the women. Lols. Jey Uso better win Money in the Bank. To be fair, I'll let Martin a week. Logan Paul enters the Money in the Bank. LA Knight attacks him. I don't even know if LA Knight's involved in any of the triple threat matches leading up to Money in the Bank, to be fair. I haven't seen his name. With the US title, would they put him in? They didn't put Sami Zayn in, and he's the IC champion, so I don't know. Byron Cutler says, got on Andrade and Tiffany Stratton. Yeah, Andrade has got a chance. Tiffany Stratton, everybody wants her to win, at least at some point. But Chelsea Green, it's a bigger story. She's Canadian, she'd get the bigger pop. Just seeing how when she won that triple threat, how much last Friday, how much people actually did pop for that was amazing. To do like the underdog story from time to time, but yeah, hey, look, Tiffany Stratton's got a chance, right? TV time. If Drew won his match, could you see him winning? Drew McIntyre. I think that LA Knight is in a triple threat match Friday. Is LA Knight? Yeah, he will be. We're talking about Logan Paul. What's Drew McIntyre's match? Is he in a match? Is he a match at Money in the Bank? I think he's just waiting for certain CM Punk to get cleared. Chelsea Green said if she wins, she said she will bring back the Divas title. Oh, God, that would be cringe, wouldn't it? Kind of not wanting her to win just because of that, but a limited belt could be fun. Not just saying, it could be fun. I'm winning Money in the Bank, cashing in and booking in the show. I thought you were going to say something completely different than Leeds and go, I'm going to cash in and I'm going to bring Kayla Braxton back. Oh, my bad. I misunderstood. Monday qualifying matches. There is qualifying matches on Monday Night Raw. Yes, there is. There's qualifying matches on SmackDown still. Oh, he's in. Drew. Oh, is that what you were saying? Drew McIntyre, Sheamus and Dragunov. Right. With me not watching Raw this week, a lot of it slept on me, right? I mean, I've seen graphics, but hasn't stuck in my head. So that's something that we're going to be looking out for on Monday. Back live for Raw on Monday. The Go Home show. And we're back live on SmackDown the following Friday. Obviously, we're not live this week. I think Irish Rebel's going to do it. So you want to give him a try. Got Dakota Kai winning next year's Royal Rumble. Have you? Wow, that's interesting. That's very interesting. Dakota Kai being kind. I feel like, I don't know, right? Since Bayley, the storyline with obviously Damage Control, I feel like Damage Control have just disappeared completely. Asuka's obviously had an operation. She's out of action. Dakota Kai, Io Sky seems to be the one what's benefited the most. She's in the Money in the Bank match next weekend. Yeah, it's interesting. Where do you put Dakota Kai? Where do you put Io uh, uh, Kairi Sane, where do you put them to? What do you do with them to? Interesting. Royal Rumble. It's interesting. It's a good shout. I don't know if she's away from Damage Control, then I could go with that. Either that or Tiffany Stratton. If she doesn't win Money in the Bank, she wins the Royal Rumble. Very interesting, isn't it? Just keep me away from Jacob Fatu. I wished I could say you were safe, Sapphire, but you're American, aren't you? You're actually in the hot seat. Now, if you'd have been over here in the UK, you would have been fine because you couldn't travel. But you're in America, you're basically fucked. I saw Dakota Kai crying on Twitch saying she wished she could have won on one pay-per-view match. She will get there eventually. But she's had it tough since the call-up, getting the re-injured leg, having to have time out through that. It's not great. She's finding the groove again. I feel that the old Damage Control thing is actually damaging the likes of Dakota Kai. The thing is, that group really shone with Bayley in it, and it did. But you took Bayley out of it now. We're not talking about Damage Control as much. And it was only a matter of time before the Japanese trio, kicks Dakota Kai out of the group. Sapphire moved to the UK. No, don't move to the UK. 35 for 2. Oh no. Come on, England. Dakota, what bonkers, what's your thoughts on England's last game? Do we deserve to be in the round of 16? And what's our chances against Slovakia? Let me know about that. Dakota Kai is good on her own. I love Dakota Kai. I think she's a great wrestler. I've always liked Dakota Kai. I feel she's underrated massively. I've got CM Punk or Randy Orton winning next year's Royal Rumble. That's a call. While ever CM Punk and Drew McIntyre are still feuding, I can't see that happening. I feel that Drew will go out of his way to ruin any chance of CM Punk getting to WrestleMania. So, it'll be a tough one. 35 for 3. Oh, England are falling apart, man. Look good. Jacob Fatu just tweet out, goodbye, uncle. I miss you. Oh, that's cool, isn't it? It's bless. Very sticky time for the hour. We were lucky to get Slovakia, says James. James Chadwick, hello, shout out to you. Obviously, we're in the midst of the Bloodline storyline. And we're just like looking at how Hikuleo and, of course, Zilla could be brought into this storyline. And we kind of got it to the point that they would come in with Jimmy. They'd be a part of Jimmy's group. I mean, this is Jimmy's group minus Jey Uso, minus Roman Reigns for now. I feel like Roman, The Rock will play their part further down the line. I'm not expecting to see them until at least next year. I fell asleep. Oh, you just watched too much wrestling, James. How was that AEW thing? I heard that Will Ospreay were opening. Will Ospreay what was slagging off WWE again? Can't let it go, can they? They just can't let it go. Just wasting the time talking about the competition and not doing what it says on the tin. And they go to their pay-per-view Forbidden Door, which is basically door because it's not forbidden at all, because half of the matches are actually their homegrown talent. The game was terrible. Need to play better, even against Slovakia. Yeah. I caught the last 10-20 minutes. I thought we played some better football. Not brilliant football, but better football. The problem was no end product. Phil Foden doesn't need to play. I kind of felt like the players what came on in the second half did a hell of a lot better than the first half. If Randy Orton wins next year's Royal Rumble, we should get Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes. It would be fun, wouldn't it? But I think that Cody might be getting The Rock. That is what the thoughts, the feelings are for 41. Rock versus Cody. Don't know, man. Jesse Jackhammer, shout out to you. How you doing, dude? It was definitely need Jimmy back solo to get ready to feel the super kick. Need to go eat food because I'm hungry. AW solves my lack of sleep problem these days. I forgot AEW existed. It's crap, man. It's crap. It's just, I don't know. I don't know how they have got the nerve to sell a pay-per-view based on shitty performances. I don't know what the figures are for last night's. That probably won't come out until tomorrow, right? But I reckon it's not high. Poor old AEW. They are proper suffering right now. Does Jimmy Uso save Paul Heyman or does Roman Reigns save him? I don't know, man. I don't know. But Paul Heyman will probably just hide in Sapphire's closet. I have a feeling Roman will constantly cost The Rock. I feel that when it all comes down, it's going to be revealed that the new bloodline is The Rock's creation, that he's given the power to Solo Sikoa. The final boss kind of gives it away a little bit. But I expect Roman to be on TV way before we see The Rock again. Tommy stopped streaming Dynamite last night. Half an hour still to go. Did he? That's terrible. It's terrible. That really tells you everything you need to know when you're streaming something and it's that bad that it's like, nah, I'm not feeling this. I think he should cancel his pay-per-view then and not even bother doing Forbidden Door at the weekend. If you feel like that after watching an episode of Dynamite, there's no point in doing a pay-per-view. It'd be just pointless because it's 15 hours of your life that you could do without watching. If AEW would just focus on their own talent, it would be fine. But they just take too many shots at WWE. It's not even that. They've got this pay-per-view, the Forbidden Door, and there's like a sprinkle of good matches in there what you'd actually give a shit about and be quite interested in that one. Other than that, there's nothing. Will Ospreay, Strickland, that can be done on any fucking show, right? Any fucking show. Don't need to be Forbidden Door. Jack Sabre Jr. versus Orange Cassidy is quite interesting, but it's a mid-card battle. It's not going to blow the world. You know what I mean? It's just this little things that they've done. I just don't think they've got the right matches, to be honest. Who gives a shit about the Mercedes Moné match against the CLLM fucking wrestler? Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody cares. Stephen, shout out to you. Paul Heyman isn't welcome in my closet. Oh, no. MJF did a great promo. That's the only thing you'll get out of that show is MJF is the star. He is the star. He is the only reason why anybody would watch. Why AEW has 11 matches on a pay-per-view and 4 would be good. 7 would be good. Yeah, Gregor John, you're right. But it's AEW's mentality, isn't it? Jericho even mentioned Wrestling Observer, which is is an instant channel changer. Him doing the fucking learning tree gimmick. It's cringe. It's terrible. What is that about? And then you've got the lesbo women fucking storyline. It's just fucking trash, man. I don't like it. I hate doing this. I hate talking about AEW as this negative thing. But when they keep doing this, it's hard not to. And people need a wake-up call because it isn't the best thing since sliced bread. There's MLW, there's TNA, there is probably even NWA, in all fairness, doing better stuff and getting ignored while they're getting all the press and their stuff is shit. It's madness. if they did TNA versus World Collide, would Rhea face a TNA wrestler? Rhea wouldn't be in it because they do NXT TNA, not WWE TNA. No disrespect to TNA, but NXT would be the better choice for WWE going forward. Both need the push. Both need the exposure. It would make perfect sense. And James did a full couple of 1,000-page fucking matchup super card. Mina and Mariah shaking tits. Yeah, that motorboating shit. What the fuck is that about in this day and age? We're in 2024. What the fuck is that about? It's madness. It's taken wrestling back another 100 years. And if that's what people like, then they're just inbred fucks, to be quite honest with you. Either way, I'm going to SmackDown to save Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman can roll my phone asleep. Saving Paul Heyman, bless. I gave AEW a chance twice. It's not for me. Can't get into it. Idly at actual stories. They'd rather get early night. I tried watching it on a Friday night, before SmackDown on ITV4. It's just, there's no there. It doesn't grab your attention. It's on in the background. It's just a noise. And that's all it is. It's a noise. I love the fact that they're around. I love the fact that it's competition for WWE, but it's not strong competition. TNA, with the right amount of money and a really good TV deal, would be my pick as competition to WWE. I mean, I'm not bullshitting, even though I don't watch TNA. I think they would be better competition. There's something about the fan base of TNA what I feel are really loyal and not stupid. Whereas I think AEW, I'm sorry, but I've said this 1,000 times before, I feel that AEW is the ECW of wrestling. TNA is the WCW of wrestling. They're the ECW of wrestling. WWE just remains the same. Chris Jericho taking shots at WWE Cody Rhodes. Of course he will. Was it him and not Will Ospreay? I'm surprised they all not doing it, because Matt Caster does it all the time. Max Caster does it all the time. Woke up this morning thinking it's Friday. Oh, wishful thinking. No, I'm glad it wasn't. I've actually been out toy hunting today. Videos will be up on the channel as soon as I get them edited. One is sensational. I mean, I'm not going to give you too much away, but honestly, what a day I've had today. There's another one which is a bit more retro. Not very toy heavy, but worth watching. So there's two videos. I don't know when they're going to be brought out, to be honest. I won't have time today to edit them, and I'm on days all weekend, so it is what it is. Oh, the channel went up to 674, and then I lost 2 subs before I went live. Well, that's about. Basically, Roman Reigns will emulate The Rock farm next year as well. Rumble setting up Roman Reigns versus The Rock WrestleMania 41. Don't know if you get it at 41. And the reason why I'm saying that is that I think we get Cody Rock at 41. I think we might get Roman Rock at 42. Maybe at the SummerSlam, depending if they do a 2-night SummerSlam in 2025. We don't know yet if they're doing that. We know in 2026 they're definitely doing that, but we're not really sure on what the plans are for next year. I got sick and tired of constant jabs at WWE all the time. It sounds like they're jealous, ex-girlfriend. They just do, and because you know why they do it? It's because it's attaching themselves to WWE. It's attachment, and if WWE retaliate, it's free press to them, and WWE just need to just go shake it off. Do Taylor Swift and shake it off. By the way, congratulations to Rhea Ripley and Buddy Murphy. They got married. Yes, they did. It's fantastic news. Look at the t-shirt AEW released. It's Will Ospreay shirt. It's got a pic of Swerve with a target on his head saying hit list. How the fuck is it not borderline racist? No way would you be wearing that shirt. That shit out. Wow. That's as bad as when they did that poor lad in NXT. You remember the smiley person, which was just a it was a black lad. I can't remember the black lad's name, but it basically was a big, massive smiley face on a t-shirt, and it insinuated that all you could see was his teeth. There was a big up to do about it, and they ended up pulling that t-shirt. But I feel that could be very similar to this. With the constant WWE shots, AEW could not be. Yeah, of course. I think it goes back to that episode of NXT. You know, when you saw Sean Spears, Ethan Page, Cody Rhodes, and I think Alexis King was there backstage, and all pointing at each other. I think it went back to that, and they saw that as a jibe or a jib at AEW. It's just fun. It was just fun. There was no jib or jibe there. It was just, oh, look at us guys. Look at how we've got to the show. You know what I mean? Look at what we're doing now. It's just fun. How did the hell would anyone get away with wearing that around town? You get murdered. Imagine walking down the Bronx with that on. Good luck. I remember that shirt. He quit after that. Yeah, he did. Yeah, it was terrible. So how was Swerve letting that go? Unbelievable. The way at the church saying, "Why, Rhea, you're just joking." It's going to be an emotional day tomorrow because Kayla is leaving. I know. Madison Square Garden as well. What a place to hang up your boots. I mean, yes, it's a swirl of internet blah 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 about her going to AEW. I don't know if it will happen. Tony Khan needs to get a new booker. He's watering his product down. It was great at the beginning. We need to focus on the product and anything else. They're going because they're trying to compete storyline, and it failed. When they started, it was all about the sports aspect. It was all about the wins, losses are all relevant, blah 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 blah, and it was good. People were tuning in. They was enjoying it. And now it's all singing and dancing. Oh my god. Basically, I think Triple H is gonna alternate WrestleMania 41 plans and say The Rock will be getting a championship. Okay, that's a good shout, Byron. Brian Cutler. How am I saying your name? Byron. Byron Cutler, right? So I can get it right. 49-5, woeful. We're not winning, bonkers. We're not winning. I think Jacob will attack Cody tomorrow. Tony Khan is the new Vince Russo. Fucking hell, I won't even put that on Vince Russo's fucking CV, to be honest. As much as we hate Vince Russo, he did do some good stuff during the Attitude Era. He did do some good stuff. Very rarely, but he was writing 2 shows at the time. What the heck about Dijak News? What is the point of calling him up to the main roster? That's shocking, man. It's shocking. We talked about it earlier, and yeah, I just don't see it. And I don't think that's a WWE issue. I think that's a TKO issue, and I think Triple H should be having a word with The Rock and saying, look, what the fuck is happening here? We've got lads whose contracts are running out, and I'm giving them pushes. I'm moving them up to the main roster, and we aren't sorting the contracts out. What the fuck's going off? I mean, Dijak will kill it. I'm sure he's going to show up. I'm going to say it now. He joins TNA, which would be a fantastic signing. Might be the pivot what gets Joe Hendry to NXT. Could be the switcheroo. Vince Russo did good when him and Bischoff killed WCW. Yeah, I meant Vince Russo in his height of his Attitude Era days under Vince. There was some stuff in there during the Attitude Era what he did do what hit the mark. Not all of it. I'm not going to give him complete credit, but it did do some good. I can't wait to see Byron Cutler in my chat. I never thought I'd see the day that Jacob Fatu is in WWE. I am so proud of him getting this opportunity at the biggest stage of all, the show, how fucking amazing he is. Obviously, he comes with the drawback of not being able to wrestle internationally, which obviously will rule him out instantly for Bash at Berlin. I don't know if that ruins his chances of being in Toronto. I mean, I don't know what the laws are between the US and Canada. I don't know if that stops him. But, yeah, Bonkers, you probably blocked him. He was from Days of Chat and was at... Okay. Dave, it's not Bischoff. It's... Oh, you cannot see him in the chat. Alright, okay. I get you. I can't see him either. Next year's card, I think we'll get Gunther, Dragunov, Seth, CM Punk, Roman Reigns versus Rock, Rhea Ripley, Liv Morgan, Becky Lynch. Oh, very cool. John, shout out to you, dude. How you doing, mate? Long time. Hi, Dave. Want to see Rikishi come and manage the Bloodline? Become the new wise man. It's a good chance. I don't know. I mean, he could come with Jimmy. He could come with obviously the others. Obviously, Jimmy's out injured at the moment, and like we were saying, we could have Zilla, who's in Reality of Wrestling at the moment. We could see him come. Hikuleo as well. These are the ones that have been definitely rumoured to be joining WWE at some point. I feel like the new Bloodline is pretty solid now. Paul Heyman's looking for a way out. It's so good last week when he was like hugging CM Punk. Please help me. I wonder how many more people he's going to hug trying to get him. Ain't blocked him. I've just checked. Oh, excuse me, my coughing. Bloodline storyline of White 6 has made me fall in love with it again. Well, you've fallen back in love with it, or not in love with it anymore? Unloved. I mean, the Bloodline storyline's been fantastic. The White 6 stuff at the minute, really picking up pace. James Days is doing a surprise member stream tonight at 10 o'clock. Ooh. I'm not going to pack up early just for that. We'll go as long as we can go. Sorry, Days. Had to show who killed WCW on Vice. They did say it didn't wrestle anymore. I think they will be making money. They could hang it out. How do you check if you block people? I don't actually know. Alright, John, shout out to you, dude. I thought that's what you meant. It has obviously the Wyatt 6 stuff with Bray Wyatt. It was always going to bring people back. It was always going to be very an emotional kind of like roller coaster after what happened to Bray last year. Having Bo Dallas being the guy what has kick-started this whole thing again. Where it goes next is anyone's guess. I mean, only just Monday we had the interview between Howdy and Bo Dallas, which, oh my god, yeah, I mean, it was good. It wasn't what we had last week with the attack, but equally as enthralling. Still lots to come with that. Still lots to go. Anna always does member stream on a Thursday. I've not been in a member stream in ages, but then again, I ain't a member anymore. Not bothered. Anna, go to settings on YouTube, click privacy, and block list is there. I can see Byron's comments. God, why are we making this all about Byron for? You probably blocked him on the another channel. We will get into the quizzes at some point. We've done an hour. Can't believe we've done an hour already. Fucking hell. I'm impressed. I didn't think we'd go through an hour. Love how really they are on in the vision of Bray. Add for the characters. Yeah, and they're also bringing in some new ones as well. I feel that when Alexa finally joins, it's not going to be how the Alexa what we saw before. I feel like they will bring in a newer vision, a newer... Our blocked list is full of arseholes. James, God, you blocked your... You'd block me at one point. No, you didn't. You would do, though. I'm not surprised. Anybody what says boo about Manchester United, you block. There's only one person on my block list that definitely deserves to be there, and it's that Poopatution. Oh, and somebody who's J Wrestling or something. I don't know. But like I say, we will get into a quiz soon. Remember, we're going to start with B. But we'll not do that yet. As long as the conversation's still flowing about what's that? David Paul firing in a football question, which is good. So far, fire Southgate. Look, we've got to get through this tournament with that, to be quite honest with you. I don't think Southgate was stopping after this Euros anyway. But right, question to my English friends. Who do you put in charge if we get Southgate out? It's a question to you guys. Who do we put in? Brian Potter, is he good enough? Is Brian Potter good enough? Harry Potter, good? James, thank you, I found it. I saw the names way back on my block list. Somehow Dark Knight was on there. Don't know how... Oh, Dark Knight, there isn't, right? Nope. I want Eddie Howe, but Connor... Our good friend Connor were crying at me, and I were going, Eddie Howe, Eddie Howe, Eddie Howe. Like, I don't want him to go even to Newcastle. But I think, yeah, I would like Eddie Howe. I think he'd be great for England. Oh, we've not heard anything about him in ages. We've got things popping up on my phone, which don't need to be there. James for England manager now, please. Thank you. Imagine our James Chadwick, the England manager. Jesus Christ, we'd have no team left. Right then, you sack of shite. What the fuck do you call that? Rumours Chelsea about to splash out 115 million on Isaac. If they've got the money... God knows how they've got the money, but they've got the money. Jeez. Newcastle will have a team. This poor old Newcastle struggling to spend that kind of money. This Chelsea, Man City, spending money like it's no tomorrow. Yeah, how's that fair, FA? How's that fair, Premier League? Oh my God, shoes would be flying if you brought in Fergie mode. John says it's Chelsea. They have the fingers in every pie. Flipping heck. Only thing they can't fucking hold Dan as a manager. Literally. It's just mad, innit? Football's just crazy. Crazy. Been a Liverpool fan every bloody week, every day. There's a new player linked with Liverpool. It's kind of doing me head in. Got like Arnold Slot just pick his flipping targets for God's sake. I puked earlier seeing Man City and WWE. Oh God, no! Please no. Is that true? Oh fuck me. Well, WrestleMania next year, Haaland will be facing flipping Dominic Mysterio. Oh no, fucking no. We've had enough with fucking Logan Paul being in WWE. Don't need fucking footballers transitioning into a wrestling ring. Really, it's legit. Oh, WWE. Somebody have words. I'm going to have words, man. Haaland versus John Cena. Incoming. Boo, 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 boo. Oh, shit. Fuck me. That's just a bad move. I can remove my comment if I spelt something wrong. Why is that? I can't remove. Oh, I've put a failsafe in saying that you can't move comments anymore. No, I haven't. It's not me. Dave as England manager, Bailey as assistant. Oh, God. Oh, James has just sent me the post. I bet flipping Retro Demon's loving it. Man City, check out the exclusive Merseyside collaboration. Now, I'm not going to click on the video, but I'm not surprised. Ugh, God, the stench. I was a Liverpool back in the day, but football was too political and about money, not the game. Yeah. You're totally right, John. That's totally fair comment. It is about money now. Unfortunately, it has took away any kind of competition that it used to be. It's took away fair play, to be honest. Give me it back in the 80s where football were flipping proper, people just hacking each other down and you get proper injuries. Graham Souness and the likes of Vinnie Jones were playing. It's just they were good. Giant killing moments. You don't really get that anymore. Jack Grealish versus Seth. Last man standing, man. Grealish, Seth would just feed him with alcohol and he'd be fucked. Grealish should be out on a bender. Forget that he was even wrestling. Bonkers, it's YouTube issue, an update issue, and the same problem months ago. Okay. Gonna say it's got nothing to do with this. I haven't done anything. Good players wanted to stay loyal to the team and made. Yeah. Of course. It's, unless you called Alan Smith of Leeds. I'll never play for a Manchester team. I'm fully Leeds. 9 months later, running around in a Man United shirt. Go figure, eh? Money talks. Like the million dollar man Ted Bidiossi used to say, everyone's got a price for the $1 million man. Sean Rossap has a media call on his YouTube page. Something to look out for, it. Yeah, I think with everything, it's just so good right now, isn't it? NXT, Ethan Page, Sean Spears getting a victory over Trick Williams after a rather drunken, or how he led to believe he's drunken, Brooks Jensen ran into the arena causing havoc, accidentally hitting Trick Williams with the top of the announce desk. Loyalty don't pay the bills these days. No, it don't, mate. Gonna botch Dave. Cool down, chat. See you soon. Alright, John, no worries, bud. Go chill out, my friend. It's too warm. It is warm. Too warm. Fabrizio Romano said Liverpool via playback. Nothing is in advanced negotiations at the moment. The situation is still early stages. Still nothing advanced stages for Liverpool and Issei. It's going to be a while before signings get sorted out. Obviously, there's players are all involved in the Euros. So until that's finished, I'm not gonna. We're not gonna see major transfers until afterwards. Which, yeah, I think even like Issei, who's not even there, I feel like it's gonna take a while. Plus, loyalty in football does not exist now. It don't anymore. You're right. Money talks. John, anyway, shout out to you, dude. Dave, look at Dijak's new post. Has he got a new post? Has he ratio WWE? That's what he should do. Should ratio WWE and see how far he gets. Natalia going to TNA or staying in WWE? I think she might go and work with TNA at some point. I can't see why not. Oh, let's see if I can find Dijak's post. Dijak, would he still go? Oh yeah, he is still under WWE Dijak. Feast your eyes. Oh, he's pinned one with his bent finger. Celebrate WWE no longer taking half of my cameo money. I am cutting my current price in half to $49. So if you want a cameo with Dijak, whoosh, there you go. Can get it for $49. And then he said, I will be live tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern on Twitch. If you are interested in hearing my initial thoughts and feelings, I will be there answering questions from the chat too. So there you go. Anybody what wants to see what Dijak has to say. He is going to be on Twitch later. Very cool, very cool, very cool. Assistant referee at the Copa America game, Peru-Canada, collapsed during the match during the heat in Kansas City. Well, he got discharged and his stable Canadian goalkeeper provided aid. Yeah, it's same about Vargas, the Hungarian striker from the other day from our Sunday stream. He's fitting well. He made full recovery. Bless. Obviously, we was worried about him during that match. Honestly, the Euros stacks again on Saturday with the last 16. I mean, I can't get over Georgia. I watched the Georgia game last night and flipping heck, man, Portugal they look shit. They look crap. But then again, so did England. Trouble is back. Sapphire's in the chat again. How you doing, dude? Right, are you ready for a bit of quiz time? Are we ready for the quiz, people? Are we ready? Are we ready? So I think we've talked a good hour on the Bloodline stuff, which is good. I didn't know if we would get a full hour content on that, but we have. That's quite amazing, that. Didn't really realise that we had so much to talk about. Better now that I've eaten. Cool. What did you eat, Sapphire? Keep the chat entertained with your food. Melody Spoon is here. How you doing, dude? Obviously, it's just exciting times. We've got Wyatt at 6 on a Monday night, which is obviously the hottest topic on there. I mean, everybody's talking about the Wyatt 6, though. Everybody's doing streams about them. And it's just nice to do something different and have a stream where we talk about another faction, which is doing bits. Which is obviously the Bloodline. And of course, with Seeker dying this week. Oh, I'm going to put all that in caps. Why have I not put it in caps? But wrestler starting with big. Give me time to tell you when we're gonna start it. I don't want you firing in the chat. I don't want any mistakes this time, people. I mean, Adam Garcia, the greatest wrestler of all time. Austria over Francis, the group is hilarious. Georgia being the shock of the tournament. Yeah, Georgia by far. Right, Leeds, calm it down, calm it down, calm it down. 1, 2, 3, go, shoot for it. So straight away, Leeds, obviously, I'm going to fucking put Bailey down. She's not actually first on the list, folks. Bam Bam is on the list. Ting, Bo Dallas is on the list. Where is Bailey on the... Oh, she's there. I've got her. Bastion Bugger is not on the list. Is he? Let me just check. No, he's not on it. He's not on. Brock Lesnar is on the list. Brock Lesnar. No Bruiser Brody, but great shout. Becky Lynch. Cool. Bobby Lashley, Moldy Spoon, Ting. I'm not doing the sound effects. Bobo Mazil is absolutely fantastic, but he's not on the list. There's 42 wrestlers on the list, by the way. There's 42. Let me just check. Big Show is on the list. He is. Brian Cage is not on the list. Of course, Steve Larson rang long again. However, right, shout out to you. Put your thoughts and feelings about the Bloodline as well as play the game. Batista. He's not on the list, which I know is amazing. Bully Ray, Bubba Ray, he is on the list. Oh, bloody hell. My microphone has decided to fall down. Brian Clark is not on the list. Great shouts, though. Trying to do this. Big John Studd's a great shout. Not on the list. Booker T. Just wait for me to find names because where they're writ. I have writ Booker T down, I'm sure of it. Where Where are you? Where are you? What? I have written Booker T down. Yeah, what? I haven't. What? I haven't written Booker T. I'm sure I have. You're all firing stuff in. Bret Hart, yeah, ting. Where is he? Trying to do this by balancing stuff. Brian Bulldog, British Bulldog did make the list though. Ting, Brooklyn Brawler, no. Buff Backwell, no. Bull Meccano, no. Brutus Beefcake, I'm sure is down somewhere. Where is he? You know what? I can't see the names. Oh my god. We have tag teams. Anything to do with wrestling, by the way. Where are we? Bad Luck Fake. Brother Runt. Love the Bloodline, you know that. Bad Luck Jake, Brooklyn Brawler. No, Bad News Barrett, yes. Yes, Bad News Barrett is on. Why can I not see the other people's name? What the flip? Big Boss Man is definitely on the list. Yep. Bad News Bear? Who's Bad News Bear? Butcher in the Blade? No, unfortunately, no. Bobby Roode is on the list. Barbarian, shout out to you, Anna. The Bunny, she was going to be on the list, but she isn't. Nope, Bonnie. Barry Horowitz, that's a good shout. Bob Harley. Is it Bob Harley? Oh my god. It's amazing when you look back and you just go, ah, he's not on the list. B. Priestley. Try the other name. Beverly Brothers is a good shout. Bob Marley was a good shout, but not on the love. Brother Love is not on the list. Bo Dallas has got Bushwhackers. God, I am literally just snotting up right now. Bray Wyatt, Ting. God, can't believe nobody got that straight away. Brody Lee. Is Brody Lee on? Come on, surely I put Brody Lee down. I don't think I have. I haven't. God damn it, that many names. There's 42 names here, and it's amazing how many I've missed off. It's shocking, isn't it? Blackjack Mulligan, I did see that. Yeah, that's a ting. Bandido. Blair Davenport, there we go. It would have been B. Priestley, but I went with Blair Davenport. Bandido's not on the list. Banana Man. He's a wrestler I've made up. There's Arachna Man. Barbarian's gone. I'm disgusted myself. I didn't say that first. Braun Strowman. Brian Kendrick's a great shout, but he's not on the list. Not on the list, Mouldy. Bowen Boehner. No. Not on the list. Billy Kay. Not on the list. But great shout. Iconic. Best friends, that's good. Braun Breaker is on the list. Braun Breaker is on the list. Oh, to be honest, there's quite a load. Bogan Begins. Definitely. Billy is not on the list. Somebody did say Bad News Brown earlier, didn't they? Bad News Brown is on the list. Boom. Let me just quickly read through Berserker. I don't think he's on the list. I've kind of cheated on some of these, by the way. No, not on the list. Big Daddy, that would have been a right one, wouldn't it? It's not on the list. Bobby Heaton's not on the list. Big John Stunt, Bill Goldberg is not even on the list. Brother Love's not on the list. Stephen said Big Daddy as well. Not on the list. Bram, not on the list. Big Bill. Is that thingy? Bobby Heenan though. Ever right. Shout out to you, Bobby Heenan. Humanoids. Bossman. Big Bossman's already gone. I'm trying to think. Trying to look. Yeah. Big Bossman's gone. Blackpool Combat Club. Great shout. But it's not on the list. Big Damo. Not on the list. Big Van Vader, though, is on the list. And so is Billy Kidman. Billy Kidman, shout out to you. Billy Gunn. There we go. We're getting the feeling now, aren't we? We're getting there. Billy Gunn. Big Van Walter. Bang Bang Gang. Oh, no, we don't do the Bang Bang Gang. Bart Gunn. Yay. Bill Alfonso, no, didn't make the list. Baron Corbin is on the list, though. No Bob Harley, he isn't on the list. We will do C as well. We'll do C before we chat. We're going to do about a 2-hour stream, I think. Brody Kling. Who? Brody King. He's not on the list either. I have caught too much sun. Blake Christian. Nope, not on the list. I can't believe you're not saying a certain somebody's name, especially when you know it associates with me. Not Bailey, but think about it. Brandy Rhodes. No, she's not on the list. And there's another Wyatt connection. Blue Meanie, not on the list. There's so many B's. It was so easy to write the list. I mean, I've got 42, and I could have easily done 50. Braun. I've run out of ideas. If you mean... What? If you mean what? Is it... Somebody put Bruce Hart in. Somebody put Bruce Hart in? I've already said it. I can't see because of the love art. Oh, Bret Hart is in. Oh, Bret Hart's already gone. I already counted that. Oh my god, I'll just give you something. Big E! Shout out to you, Britt Baker. Hello, ever. Ugh, God, microphone's doing a mental one on tonight. Boogeyman? No. Best Friends? No. No, I already saw the Bret Hart one. Already included. Brie Belly? Bobby Fish, the Briscoes. No, they should be on the list, shouldn't they? But they're not. Brie Belly. I'm sure Bonkers was just being funny. Brie Bella would have been good, but she's not on the list. There's a female on this list which I regularly refer to a lot. Bobby Fulton's a good one. He's not on. Benjamin Shelton or Belton Shelton Benjamin. I love it, Moldy. Keep them coming. Bobby Fella. Who's Bobby Fella? Who's that? That shape. Oh, a Wonder Woman! Come on. Bianca Belair, come on. Obviously she's on the list. Oh, Wonder Woman. You knew she was going to be there, right? Brandy Rhodes is not on the list. There is a legend. What you're all overlooking, though. There is a legend. A true legend. There's loads of stars, which I think I've cheated on a couple. Brandy Lauren, no. Buddy Matthews, no. They should be on the list, but they're not. There's 42 names on this list. We've already gone over the 40. Buff Bagwell, Brandon Cutler, Byron's cousin. No, it's not on the list. Like I said, I got 42 names. Brian Pillman, ting. I got 42 names, and you've just named another 50. Congratulations to Buddy and Rhea. A legend. Braxton Stutter. No, not that person. Big Papa Pump would have been a great shine. Brian Jones. Brian Pillman was it? Oh, I didn't see it. I must have been reading my chat, my pages. You need to reiterate everything that's been said then, just so they don't get confused, because I don't. If I've got my head down, I'm not going to see it. Buzzsaw is ready. It's Bonesaw, isn't it? Not Buzzsaw. It's Bonesaw is ready. Brian Danielson. He's not on the list. So I think I put him down as Daniel Bryan on the other one. By the way, is Bailey on the list? I said it earlier, didn't it? Bailey was on the list, dude. She's definitely been ticked. I've ticked her off. Bull Meccano is not on the list. Boo. Brock Lesnar's already got. Brooks Jensen is a great shout, but it's not on the list. Baron Corbin's already gone. Corbin. Broski Clay. Broski. Brodus is on the list though. Boo, Dave. Yeah, we're cooking on gas now. With quite a few legends still to go. Let me just check. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Got about 10 left to guess. Bruiser Brody's not on the list. Bobby Fischerman. Bushwhackers. You're close. You're close. You're close. Brian Keith, nope, not on the list. Banana Man is a legend in my heart, but Banana Man's not on the list. Lives at Acacia Road here in the UK. He's called Eric. You did know that there is an actual Banana Man, right? He's a cartoon. It was a cartoon TV show in the 80s. Banana Man. Ever the case with the introduction. Ryan Keefe, the Bloodline. Bloodline would have been a right shot and would have probably made the list. Beth Phoenix. It's not on the list. Said I should have gone for 50. Should have gone for 50. I didn't want to be here all night, to be honest. Beth Phoenix a great shout. Bloodline's a great count. Brian Keefe is a great shout, but they're not on the list. A list of 42 and they're not on. Big Vito. Not on the list. Boo Banana Man should be on the list. Yeah, but he's not a wrestler. He's a cartoon star. He's a superhero. Oh no, there's 11 actually. There is one clear, obvious one. And I actually gave you the fucking answer earlier on. He's linked heavily with Bray Wyatt, and he begins with B. And it's not Bo Dallas, because that's already gone. B-Fab would have been cool. Bo Dallas is gone. Wait, second, Banana Man is a cartoon. Yeah, go look it up on YouTube. Banana Man, Eric. He transforms into Banana Man when he eats a banana. There was a phrase in the 80s that there was like a government push on people eating more bananas. So they created Banana Man. Babatunde. That's a great shout. Anna Dawes. Where did you pull that one out of? Brodus Clay is already gone. But Broski Clay, as it was pronounced earlier. have I got you stumped? You've actually given me one of the answers earlier on, but I needed more. And you're overlooking a legend. In fact, there's 2 legends on this list but have not been mentioned. So think 80s. In fact, think 70s, 80s. Bud Gun Brothers. Bushwhacker Luke. Oh, so close, Anna. Just think of the other person's name. Yeah, I think you might. Luke is not a B. But I know you're saying Bushwhacker, but think of the other guy. Brody Lee's not on the list. Bushwhacker Butch. And would that give you a clue on somebody else's name? Huh? You what, mate? It's Butch. Bushwhacker Butcher. Butch. Butch. Yeah, it's Butch. But what Butch? Becky Lynch has already gone. Butch Reed. Bob Backlund. Yay! Bob Backlund. What other Butch? Wait, I'm going to give the other Butch right. I'm going to give you the other Butch, which was Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne, Butch. I'll accept it for both. Yep. Bronson Reed. Well done, Leeds 2024. Yep. Nailed it. Dang it, Leeds, you took my idea. There's still a few to go. There's one, Brian Blair. That's a great one. Was Brian Blair a part of the Killer Bees? With Jim Bazell. Bianca Belair. Wonder Woman. Has she already gone, mate? I did say Butch was Pete Dunne. Oh, did you? Well, there you go. You've got it. Bea Catley. It's a great shout, innit? But it's not on the list. Bad Leroy Brown. That's a song. Anna Dawes. That's a song. Beer Money would have been a right shout. I didn't even think of Beer Money. Not on the list. Beautiful People. Oh my God, even better. TNA. But it's not on the list. I remember the Beautiful People. I loved them too. Angelina Love and the other one. Barry Windham. Oh my God. How long has it took you to get that? The actual godfather of Bray Wyatt. You've got Bo Dallas and Bray Wyatt and not Barry Windham. Shame on you all. 103. All out really bonkers. Wah. Didn't we do well? Is that us out of the tournament now? Is that us done? So we have got quite a few left. There's right. I will tell you. There's another link to Bray Wyatt still left in the chat, in the list. And you had one half of that already gone earlier on, which was linked to Bray Wyatt. I have thrown one in, but he's definitely wrestled. I'm just trying to find them in my list so that I know which is left. Oh, right, yeah. There we go. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's about 6 left. Black Jack Lenzer. No. Bob Orton. No. Billy Kidman's already gone. But I don't know anyone. I said Black Jack, didn't I? You said Jack Black Mulligan, didn't you? Have you said the Black Jacks? Has that been said? Please respond. If you said the Black Jacks, the tag team, Billy Gunn already gone. Bart Gunner's already gone. There is Black Taurus. No. Great shout, though. There is 6 left. with 5 left if that one gets confirmed. Blackjack Mulligan was said. Right, if that's said, still one to go. And because I have put, but I'm not saying now, but Blackjack's. Right, so there we go. We have got Blackjack's down. That's what I was looking for. I know that Blackjack Mulligan had gone because he was already off the list. Beer City Bruiser, very good shout, but no. But I'm saying it now. Cool. There is a clear legend, and you're overlooking him. Bob Windham. No, Bob Windham. I think you'll kick yourselves. I really do. Some of these, and it's not another Daniel Garcia one either. I do know these begin with B. I'm 100%. There is a curve one in here, which you're going to have to use your brain. Barry Windham has gone already. It's James. It's already been said. He was actually number 2 on my list. Number 1 was Bray Wyatt. Number 2 was Barry Windham. Then it was Big Boss Man, Bobby Heenan, Bobby Lashley, Becky Lynch, Bobby Roode, Bo Dallas, Bill Happer. Nice. Boogeyman, nice. Bradshaw, no. None of them. I don't know any legends. Oh my god. He's just the legend of legends. And he's staring right. Well, it's not staring you on the screen, but when you know, you'll know. There's 2 actual legends. Beast to 666. No, why would I put that one down? Burpinder. Bonkers finally gets the legend. It's Bruno Sammartino. No, Billy Jack Hayes. Johnny's not a legend. He's isn't he a killer or something like that? Did he do something? So Bruno Sammartino has finally gone. There is another legend, beginning with B, what hasn't been said yet. And he wrestled in the 90s and was a champion in the 90s. Big Dick Dudley, Bobby Fatu. Don't know. No, none of them are on the list. Big Dick Dudley is very good though. I like that. But he's not there. He's not on the list. Not on it. Big Swalls, that's a great shout. But it's not. Big Swall's not on the list. I think we're down. How many we got left now? So we've done that one. 1, 2, 3. Got 4 left. Big Boss Man's been done. Bill DeMont, great shout. Bob Armstrong, great shout, but not on the list. I've just realised I was behind in the stream. Well, catch up then. Catch up. What are you doing? Why are you lagging? Bill Watts is a great shout, but he's not on the list. You're going down the right lines with Bill Watts, though. Just think about that. Bobby Heenan, very good. But not on the list. I'm sweating my ass off here. Billy Graham, superstar Billy Graham. Bret the Hitman Hart. Bay Chris. There, could you be on the right lines with Hart? Just saying. Could be on the right lines, you might not be. Just think about it. You have said one of the guys' names earlier, but I need more. He wrestles in NXT. So the name he went earlier, but I needed more. Wrestles in NXT. Quick time, let's go. Bradshaw. No, he was under the name of Justin Bradshaw, I believe. Yay, Anna Dawes, shout out to you. Brian Pillman Jr. obviously is Alexis King in NXT, but was in AEW as Brian Pillman Jr. I thought you would have got that when you said Brian Pillman, you know. I thought that might have been a quick, oh, wait a minute. So we're down to three. Brian Pillman Jr. Was it also said earlier? I didn't see it. I only saw Brian Pillman. Go figure. I only saw Brian Pillman put in earlier. Get in, finally got it. Bo Dallas on the list. Bo Dallas has gone, mate. He's already done. I don't even think about stupid Alexis King. Yeah, it wasn't Brian Pillman Jr. I didn't see the Junior, I just saw the Brian Pillman earlier. Boa, no, he's not on the list. I will give you some hints. One of them didn't really wrestle for WWE, but did make a special appearance, a part of a family. Big, huge wrestling family. Your hints are crap. Yeah, because they have to be crap. Because if I give you too much hints, you'll get it. And that's the whole point. Think of a big, huge family being at WrestleMania against another family what's synonymous with WWE. Right, another one, think Gorilla. I mean, that's a big, massive clue. And then the other one is a gimmick. Very popular gimmick, a very sad, popular gimmick. I saw an interview with The Undertaker on Chris Van Vliet saying he wants Cody to turn heel. Will do eventually. The Bees, it's the Killer Bees. A VIR check, it was Brian Pillman. What was said earlier? Was it just Brian Pillman? I know Brian Pillman was said, I wasn't sure if I saw Junior. That's why I didn't take it down. Bully Ray's already gone. I don't know anymore. To be quite honest with you, Sapphire, you won't. Butterbean's a right shout, but it's not on the list. Think Gorilla. Who's B in Gorilla? It's not Butterbean. So it got 3 left. Is it 3 left? Yeah, 3 left. Brian Maddox. Brad Maddox. Certainly a page turner, isn't he? Sapphire gives up. Right. It's a member of a large family in professional wrestling. Very big with WWE wrestling family, right? Fought Vince McMahon. Was in a big match at a Mania. He begins with B. Not Bruno. Connor, shout out to you, dude. Bruno Sammartino went ages ago, dude. Gorilla, as in gorilla position. Yeah. No, they're wearing goody gorilla costumes. No, I thought I've kind of elaborated that it would be gorilla in gorilla. Brian Knobbs, great shout, but he's not on the list. God, these games go on way too long, don't they? Big family in WWE. Big match at Mania. Name's already gone. The brother of the person's name is already mentioned. In fact, I'm going to be very bold here. Is that 2 of the 3 left is connected to Bret Hart. Right? There you go. I mean, I can't give you any bigger clue than that, to be quite honest with you. Bray Wyatt's already gone, Anna. So it's connected. 2 of the 3 are connected to Bret Hart. Right? Very connected. Come on, that's the biggest fucking clue I can give you. We are actually giving you, and I've just said one of them's a gimmick. Come on, get your thinking caps on. Come on, you wrestling fans, for God's sake. Thinking caps. Right, I've got to admit one of them is a stretch, right? Because he's not really starting WWE. Anna Dawes has got the Blue Blazer one, though, which was Owen Hart. Well done. We're down to 2. Owen Hart, Jim the Anvil, Neidhart, and the only 2 Harts I know of. Yeah, you would have got it right if you would have put Blue Blazer in. Blue Blazer. That's what I was looking for. I'm trying to not give you too many clues on that one because obviously once you say, oh, it's Bret Hart, oh, God, for fuck's sake. Yeah, Blue Blazer was a gimmick. Obviously a very sad gimmick. The connotations there, you know, what happened. But yeah, we've got 2 left. So that means there's one person left connected to Bret Hart with a B. I guess if you know, you know. You might struggle with it. He has starred. I think he starred at a Survivor Series. In fact, he definitely did. Got involved when he shouldn't have done. And he's been at WrestleMania and was involved in... Yeah, Anna Dawes, Bruce Hart. Well done. We've one left. We're literally the last one on B's. And he's in Gorilla. Think of the Gorilla position and who's in there, who stars. And I think in fact he did. He had a gimmick at one point. Big John Stuff. big John Stuff. Billy the Gorilla. Yeah. Bruce Pritchard. Well done. We've done it. Bruce Pritchard, of course, Brother Love. I know you said Brother Love in the chat earlier, but I wanted Bruce Pritchard. Okay, so I will clear that up. I wanted Bruce Pritchard, not Brother Love. So, but we said Brother Love earlier. Yeah, but I didn't want that. No, James has got a wrestling brain there, Connor, which it does help. And I said Brother Love earlier. I know, but I wasn't looking for Brother Love, Bill McCann, and you could go on for ages. There were another 50, what's been mentioned in this. But I specifically said I only wanted 42. Don't need Google. But yeah, like I said, I know Brother Love was said earlier, but I wasn't looking for Brother Love. I was looking for Bruce Pritchard. So there you go. I mean, I could have had both, to be honest. That would have been a bit screwy, wouldn't it? This is the only quiz. No, we're going to do C. We are going to do C now. I'm going to actually nip off for a pee first before we do C. Because I need a wee. Too much information. I need paracetamol. I've got my new headache. Well, you go and get a paracetamol while I nip to the toilet then. There you go. Fair trade. And then we'll do the second quiz. And then that'll be it for tonight. Because we're close to doing 2 hours already. Which was... not what I planned. Well, no, I think 2 hours is always good for a stream. So, well, we're doing CC. That is going to be the next one. Do not fire anything in until I come back from the toilet, right? Because I won't see any of it in the chat, right? So don't bother. Wait until I come back. So don't be firing C in yet until I come back, all right? The rules, or they'll get ignored. Pee quickly then. I'm off now. Toilet. Selly. Who the flipping next that? Just check this before we start. Boom, boom, boom. Charlotte Flair. Whoa, I didn't say start. Charlotte Flair, good one. Hang on, just wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, start. Go on. Crack on. So, Charlotte Flair, first one. Chris Jericho. Ting. Cody Rhodes. Chris Benoit, just to get it out there. He's there. He's on the list. So, what is it? Carmella is on the list. Christian is on the list. God, this will be a fast one. Cody Rhodes. Where is Cody on my list? I've got him. It's locating the names. Chris Masters. I'm not sure if I put that. Yes, I have actually. He's on the list. Chainsaw Charlie. Don't think he's on the list. Candice LeRae is on the list. Cedric Alexander. Have I? Whoa. Chainsaw Charlie is on the list. Cesaro is on the list. Chris Bay is on the list. Oh my god, you're too fast for me at the minute. So, whoa. Cactus Jack. Let me just look for that. Cactus Jack, where are you? There he is. Ting. Cactus Jack, Chad Gable, Chris Bay, Cruz Del Toro. No, he's not on the list. I can say that for sure. Chad Gable. Where is Chad Gable? He's there. He's on the list. China is on the list. Boom. Carlito is on the list. Ting. Charlie Ass. I'm sure he is. Yes, Charlie Ass is on the list. Chelsea Green. Where is she though? Where is Chelsea Green? I've got to have put her on, right? Where's Chelsea? Why have I not put her on the list? Have I not? She's not on the list. Oh, she is. What I had. Chavo Guerrero, boom, on the list. Carmella's already gone. Chicken Man. Oh, Chicken Man, fuck's sake. Chris Canyon on the list. Candice LeRae's gone. Carmella Hayes, yep, he is on the list. God, we're firing through this one, which is good. Candice LeRae is already gone. Cedric Alexander. Have I written Cedric down? I'm trying to think if I have. God, I've gone crazy with some of these. Nope, he's not on the list. Cal Bloom, no. Crazy Steve is on the list. C, TNA, haha, la la la. Cameron Grimes is on the list to the moon. CM Punk on the list. No word to Cedric Alexander. Cameron Grimes is on the list. So you're going to fly through this one. C's I think are easy. But I have thrown a lot of the curves. A lot of different stars in this list. Obviously, if I've gone Crazy Steve, you kind of can see the level. Christopher Daniels. The Fallen Angel. But is he mentioned twice? Cash Wheeler's great shout, but he's not on the list actually. Boom, 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 boom. God, first nearly all of these have gone straight away. Chuck Taylor, very good, but not on this list. Tag teams, remember tag teams. Gimmicks. Definitely gimmicks. Yeah, there's quite a few names here, but I think me Chucky. Well, Chucky has technically, but no. Oh my God! Well done, Gregor John, Chris Hero. Well done, Curry Man. You got it after Christopher Daniels, didn't you? Well done, Curry Man. He hot. He's spicy. He Curry Man. Fucking love that gimmick. Very, very good. It was one of my favourite gimmicks. Christopher Daniels dressed as Curry Man. Brilliant. Chris Candido, shout out to you. Gregor John, that's a right shout. Chase Owens, no, he's not on the list. There is only 40 on this one. Chavo Guerrero Jr. and Senior. I haven't put the Senior down, but Chavo Guerrero has already gone. Curtis Hawkins, or Kurt Hawkins to the rest of us. Candice Michelle. She's not on the list. But good shout though. I think she was on the original list. Obviously these list at Cheeseburger. Not on this list. Start naming your favourite restaurant food. We've got Curry Man and now Cheeseburger. I mean, you've just got flipping food on you, mate. Chris Saban. Hello. Curtis Axel is not on the list. Cherry from Deuce and Dynamo. That's a great shout. Cherry is a great shout, but she's not on this list. Great shout, though. You know what? You're firing through C's, to be quite honest with you. We might even creep in a D. What do you think? Do we do another one? But then it will be the last. Unless you just want to chill out and just do some more chatting. Chris Tonga, great shout, but no. Chuck Taylor's a great shout, but no. God, I'm at the end of Terminator 2. It's been playing to itself this entire time. Chris Adonis. Very good. Chris Masters is Chris Adonis. Very good shout, but I didn't put Chris Adonis down. Chris Tonga, even a person. I don't know. Coach. Coach is good. Jonathan Coachman, though. Wouldn't have worked. C.W. Anderson. Oh, it would have been a right shout. And that is actually his proper initials. Is C.W. I think he's something like Chris Williams or something like that. Chris Harris is a great shout as well. But he's not on this list. I like your thought process, though. Colt Cabana. There we go. Anna Dawes, you're doing well, Anna Dawes. What you've done? You've found a thesaurus in wrestling. That will give you a clue. Tag team. There's quite a few left, actually. Let me just circle them so I know where they are. Boom. And make sure that I haven't made them up. I'm running out of space on here. My microphone. Coco Be Well. It's spelt with a K. Tag team. Paracetamol. Chrissy M is a right shout. Cowboy Bob Orton. Ting. Well done. Anna Dawes, you're killing it. Chuck Palumbo should have been on the list. And he's not. Charlie Lightbulb. I'm just... Oh, God, you will get there eventually. Candle Lightbulb. Or Charlie Lightbulb. You might have got there, you know. You might have got one. And then again, you might not have. There's one. Right, I feel like I've cheated on one of them. Not so much cheated, but you'd put him in a different category of names. Just saying. You'd know him better of another name. But he did wrestle under this name as well. His normal name. Charlie Dempsey, shout out to Sapphire. Where did you pull that one out of? Well, I googled it, Dave. You saw it on Google. Claudio Castagneri, right? Yeah, that would have been great if I hadn't have already put Cesaro. And I put Cesaro because I couldn't be arsed fucking spelling out that name. But great, good shout. Conan. Oh, Conan. Is that spelt with a K? Conan. I think it's spelt with a K. Just a thought of someone random. Yeah. Colossal Connection. That is a great shout, but it's not on this list. Great shout, though. I love it. I love that you're thinking you're getting there. I love it. You know, when I was doing these lists, I was at work. So, fun fact, story about these lists. I weren't looking these up, right? I was trying to do this all off my head. Right, you know, how many can I get? Can I get 40? So I'd spend a full 12-hour shift or whatever, a couple of hours or whatever, going through all the wrestlers' names. So you get my thought process of doing this, right? It's just what I remember. Cora Jade. Ting. Colton Gunn. That would have been great if I'd have known that was his name. Isn't there Hosting Gunn and Colton Gunn? And then Billy Gunn. Candyman. No, there's not a Candyman. There were a curry man, not a candy man. Unless he goes around giving candies to kids. Which would be creepy these days, wouldn't it? Corey Graves. Well done, James. You know what? I did throw that one in as a curve. I did think that people won't probably remember that. Creed Brothers. You know, that's a great shout, Anadors, but it's not on this list. Would have been Crude Man. Alright, Sapphire, you've lost it, mate. Why don't you just go and ask them in your cupboard, your closet? Corporate Ministry, Corporation. Great shouts, both of them have not made the list. You've got to remember, I've been doing this on a 12-hour shift and it's like very limited to what you remember. Oh, what was the name of that group? that the kind of mentality you're working with here. I didn't have Google. I didn't have anything to search on. It's just like my head. Crash, Harley. See, you're working it out now. Doesn't that get you to somebody else? Just saying. Crazy Steve already gone. Kurt Enning. Yay! Mr. Perfect. He said Curtis Axel earlier. And I thought, come on, think about it. Kurt Hawkins is already gone, Sapphire. There's still some more to go. I think there's two. Is there only two left? I think there's only two left. No, three left. There's three left. Crowbar's a great shout. Crush. Ta-ting, there's two left. And I'm now thinking, right, have I made another boop? Because I want to say it. I might give you one. Crime Time. Right, you've got that one right. There's only one left. I'm not 100% sure if her first name starts with a kicking cur or a curly cur. Kathy Kelly. Is it with a C or with a K, her first part of her name? Why would you say Kane? I have to throw it out there just in case we've spent way too much time and I've got it spelt wrong. It's C. I got it right then. So I've given you that one. I've given you a free because I wasn't really sure if it was with a K or a C and I didn't want to be like having you flipping running a flipping dance around going, but that one's not even with a C. So there we go. We've finished. What do you want to do? Do you want to just chat for a bit or do you want another quiz? Let me know. We can do D. I've got it set up. Did you? Well, I didn't see it earlier. to speak up quicker. I want a text bar. Chat, please. All right, we're done with quizzes. Then we'll save D for another day. That's good by me. Call it quits. We'll do another time. All right, cool. It's set up, but we can still chat. So, what do you want to talk about? It's floor's yours for a bit. Fire in what you want to talk about. Connor, I know you've only just come into the chat, so what do you want to say about the Bloodline, bud? Have you got any theories? What storyline's grabbing you the most? Do you want to talk about the Wyatt Six? What you thought of the old Bo Dallas thing? I mean, we can talk about it. I mean, me personally, I thought that wasn't... I feel the reason why it was in the Firefly Funhouse, right, is because we were in Bo Dallas's head. It's a lot darker than Bray's, obviously, because of what's happened. F Bloodline. Are you mad? Connor, I think you're mad, mate. I think you're mad. I mean, I feel that the Bloodline will outweigh the Wyatt Six in the end, to be honest. If I'm being brutally honest. I think there's more scope with the Bloodline. I think in a year's time we will not be talking Wyatt Six. I think in a year it'll flatline. Because there's just not enough. I don't think there's enough there for it, to be honest. Back in a sec, neighbours are burning rubbish in the backyard. Got to shut all the windows. 2 hours have gone by fast, they have. It is amazing how fast this stream has been. It's been good though. I've enjoyed it. That's the thing, when you get on a topic and you start talking, I can understand how Days does it now. You know, when he sits there and he can ramp it on for about 2 or 3 hours. I understand it. I totally get it. But I've got to go. It was nice seeing you out. Sapphire, shout out to you. We are back Monday night for Raw. That is the next live stream. Busy week next week. We've got Raw. We've got... I dare say NXT. We might do NXT. Not sure yet. We might be doing NXT. We're definitely doing SmackDown. And we're live for Money in the Bank. Yeah, I know. Busy week. Rumours are going to put a title on Howdy. Why? They don't need to put a title on Howdy. Don't do what they did to Bray. For God's sake. Doesn't need the title. Why do they need to put the title on Howdy? I will try to be there. Can't promise. Don't have to promise. Just try and show up. That's all I ask for anybody. I don't do promises anyway. People show up if they want to. That's how it goes for me with streams. No way are they putting a title on them. I don't want a title on them. I can't see it. They're supernatural. It doesn't make much sense. They're there for a massacre. They're there to send a message. They're there to not be forgotten. God, somebody said in Days' video about them sitting there with the puppets. If they bring the puppets back, I'm done. I am literally going to stop talking about the Wyatt Six, right? I don't want to see anything to do with Bray Wyatt. They've done the tribute. They've done everything they can now to send that message about Bray. It's about these guys now. We've got to start moving away from the Bray stuff. Having them still in the funhouse, right? I understood why they did it on Monday, because we're inside Bo Dallas's head at this particular point. That's how Uncle Howdy sat opposite him. People go, oh no, it's the Uncle Howdy's not pro Dallas. Oh my God! It's like, fuck off, you stupid morons. That was a look inside Bo Dallas's head, which is obviously going to be a darker version than the funhouse. Yeah, I know, in the practicality of things, how do you look into somebody's mind? But hey, we how the fuck did we see the funhouse in the first place? Think about it. Reality is that we saw that play out. So how will we be confused about a videotape showing that? Yeah, I mean, it's just, it'd be stupid, right? I like causing trouble in streams. I have 3 streams to do that in. Cool. Haters will be haters. And what's inconsiderate? Anna, what inconsiderate pricks? What's Hannah said? Why haven't? Oh, Back in the thing. What inconsiderate. Oh, right, you were just saying that about the bonfire. Right, I thought something had gone off in the chat then. And I thought, what? Have I missed something? No, I feel that the Wyatt Six stuff. I mean, I don't know how long this. This is my comment not showing. Why is my comments not showing? Well, that one has. I don't know about any of others. It is now. Don't forget Tamatonga. No, nobody will forget Tamatonga. But going back, I don't know. I don't know where this storyline goes with the Wyatt Six. I mean, who is the main? What is the primary target? Who were they mainly after? That's a big question for me, and we've technically not got the answers to it. Yeah, Cody Rhodes got two or three broken ribs? Bloody Jacob Fatu landed a little bit too hard on him. But when you see that fucking splash, that Samoan splash, oh my god, it was brutal. Fun fact about Jacob Fatu, he doesn't pull his punches. He's hard hitting. He's always has been. If you watched any of MLW, you'll know this guy. It works, man. 2 broken ribs because of scary factor, Jacob. The table didn't break. We saw it. It took a while for the announce desk to break, which led to Jacob's full momentum landing on Cody. No hard feelings. Will Cody drop the belt then? When? Not anytime soon. I think Cody stays champion until WrestleMania next year. Is my prediction. Irish Rebel, Jesus Christ, where have you been? Jesus Christ, we've been live for 2 hours and you just show up now. No, it's a shame, man. The werewolf killed Cody, lol. Because Cody is injured. No, he's only got broken ribs. He'd be fine. Jesus Christ, he wrestled with a fucking torn tricep. Or bicep or whatever it is. You know what I mean? He wrestled with that. I'm sure he will be fine. Right, time to leave. Irish is here. Yeah, lock up your daughters, mates. Oh, I could smell white vest man coming. How you doing, dude? I hope you're well. Oh, I can still stench of the Irish dripping of Guinness. Sapphire, so happy to see you, my friend. Oh no, it's just good, man. I mean, I don't know the Wyatt Six stuff, right? I loved that we looked inside Bo's. So, because basically Monday night was all about. Is Bruce Willis in the chat? Irish Shady. Irish Shady has arrived. I've been here 2 hours now. I have to leave. Dave, I had a doctor's appointment today, but that's always an excuse. Hope you well, bud. I'm only kidding, mate. Did some toy hunting today, which toy hunt video will be out over the weekend whenever I can get my heart into editing it. It's a good one. There's some good ones coming. I did a vintage toy hunt. Well, not many toys in it, to be fair. Tonka toys mainly, but it's good. It's going to be a good video. But then I did B&M, Smiths. So I've been to Smiths today. I've been to the Entertainer. Got some night footage. Even found some WWE action figures in Toy World or Toyland Toyland in it. That's Toyland. We've got a Toy Town, Toyland. I still need to find Toy World. That's next on the agenda. Gonna go and get my chocolates. No excuses. I've been waiting for 2 hours, Irish. What kind of toys? One's for you, butt plugs and dildos for you. I'm going to post them to you directly, Connor, like you asked. Tonga toys, now you're talking. Tonga toys. Tonka toys. Just old-fashioned lorries and shit like that. But honestly, the shop, I don't even know if I can put it on YouTube, right? there's Nazi paraphernalia, and I'm not going to say it, but how can I say this? Because I'm not even sure if I can put it in the video. I will show you in the video, but I won't be able to tell you. They call them jollies now. I don't know if you know the term jollies, but there was an image back out in the day. It used to be on jam jars and blackjacks of a character, and they just turned it into a. They used to make knitted characters of it. I can't say it because it is racist. It's a racial slur in any term. But yeah, there were plenty of them, so you'll see that in the video. So yeah, I'm gonna have to comment on it and go, oh my god, I don't know. But yeah, there was Nazi paraphernalia in this shop, and you could buy it. Not that I would ever buy it, but it was definitely on display. Breaking news: Booker T podcast has signed a deal with ESPN. Wow, that's cool, man. Booker T doing some shit, man. Cool. Tonga as only toys survive me and my brother's dog. Yeah, so that there's two toy hunt videos. There's one big one where I did get some pickups today. I can't tell you what I bought, but it's sensational. If it is for the price, let me tell you. Oh, bargain of the day, bargain of the century. I mean, wait till you see it. It's phenomenal. Sherry, I had a couple. Oh, mate, you'll just have to wait and see. Oh, and I did pick up an action figure today, and I picked up a Funko Pop. But the deal of the century, the deal what I got today, you'll see in the video. I'm not going to tell you, but you'll see in the video. I mean, fucking bargain. Honestly, I swear down, if B&M did this with the Miss Elizabeth figures, they would sell them crazy. They would sell them like hotcakes. Debutees. Imagine DNA Star comes on like Brock Lesnar did at Money in the Bank and wins it. No, they're not going to do it. I got a feeling that I think we all know who's going to win Money in the Bank. And that is Jey Uso. I'm pretty certain Jey Uso is going to win. I mean, yeah, I think we all know, but that's what's going to happen, right? There's not much guesswork going to it. Oh my god, TV is garbage. All you've got on is literally flipping government shit. Oh, I'm going to put Beverly Hills Cop on. And then Sex and the City is up next. Not Sex in the City as we believed it to be. It's Sex and the City. So anybody thinks it's Sex in the City, Lilia would be nice. He's in a triple threat match, isn't he, on Monday Night Raw? Which will be fun. I'm watching the World Cup of Darts. What's that on? What's it on? Is it on ITV4? I don't know. If it's on Sky, I can't watch it. Naked Attraction's coming on soon. For you, Platoon. I might watch Platoon later. But there's For Your Eyes Only. That's better. And Platoon's coming on. It's on Sky Sports. Can't watch it. Damn. You're doing a new Beverly Hills Cop movie, are they? Is Eddie Murphy doing it? I haven't seen Eddie Murphy in a movie since he did the Coming to America remake. That's the last thing I've seen him in. To be honest. But yeah. Yeah, so the toy hunt, there's two toy hunt videos coming out. One vintage toy hunt, and then the other one is the mainstream one. Had fun today. Absolutely had a blast. Went swimming. Went straight into Wakefield from Ponty from swimming. Yeah, and I've been out all day, so yeah, I will edit that at some point over the weekend when I get 5 minutes. So don't expect an unmissable video tomorrow because just won't have time. It's so hard when you're coming off a 12-hour day shift to get videos out, and then I've got them videos to edit as well. When I say edit, it's just doing a voiceover and making sure that it's in the right order. It's a good video, very good. I got quite a lot of stuff in it. It's great when you don't get hassled when you're filming. So good. They allow me to do it, so it's really good. And then, like I said, in Toyland, I found some action figures for the first time. No, please do an unmissable video for Kate. I might just do a video just for her then. If I get time, I will, but I don't know. It's just hard. It's just doing the editing, and then I've got to eat, and then by the time I finished. Yes, Eddie is in it, and he played the guy Rosebud as well. Okay, cool. Will we see Jimmy come back? I think we see him at Money in the Bank. I feel that obviously Jacob Fatu is on the graphic, right? So that at the minute they're saying it's Cody, Randy Orton, and Kevin Owens versus the full Bloodline, because it's not clear on whether he's in it. So that leads me big massive question mark. Does Jimmy show up? I think he does. Apparently TK is stating that 250 plus million has attended AEW shows in 2003, 2004. It's not possible. And two, yeah, the empty arena show, it's bullshit. Of course it's bullshit. Have you seen the footage? They never show you behind the hard cam, especially near the entrance. You only see so much because there's literally empty seats. Always on the left-hand side. Did you hear that Shane McMahon might be... Nah, it's bullshit. Bullshit. Even Tony Khan's come out and said it's bullshit. So Shane McMahon will not be showing up in AEW. If he did, that will tell you everything you need to know about AEW. Shit. TK doing WWE numbers again. Yeah. Yeah. Has he got the Vince McMahon playbook? Back in the day when they used to break all these attendance records and it was bulk shine. Yeah, we just had a couple of zeros on the on that. Be right. Shane McMahon will never be in WWE. No, because he sucks. Will Ospreay was turning his back to the hard cam side, doing his promo last night. Did he? Oh, that's because he's not used to it. Because New Japan, I don't think New Japan has an hard cam. They're just fucking free for all, innit? They just talk to the audience. He's not used to it. If he'd have gone to WWE, that's what they're doing with Ethan Page right now, is getting him used to using the hard cam. That's basically all that it is. Don't they teach them to never turn their back on the camera? Well, they should do. I mean, I don't know what the New Japan way is, to be quite honest with you. I would have thought that it would have been the same. But then I've seen Kenny Omega promos from back in the day when he was in New Japan and he just went all over the place. Maybe that's what Will Ospreay has got in his mind. I don't know. By the way, congratulations to Georgia going through in the last 16 of the Euros. Brilliant. That match was awesome last night. I loved every second of it. Watching Ronaldo cry for the entire 90 minutes was like highlights of the tournament so far. And then we got England where we're all crying for 90 minutes. Please play football, for God's sake. It was more to interact with the fans because there wasn't any behind the ears, pretty much. It sucks, man. I mean, I love the passion behind the AEW fans, but come on. Realistically, come on. Stop thinking it's like this amazing thing when we all know it isn't. We'd all love for it to be better, and we would. Come on, we'd put our hearts on our sleeves, and we would all be like, if AEW was the way that it was before, WWE would have a hard time. Because the matches are brilliant. They put on the best matches in AEW, but the storytelling sucks. It sucks. I'm going to watch the England match on Sunday, because I am not. I miss it. I'm at work. 5 o'clock kickoff. Doing us a fucking dirty me. I've not watched a single 90 minutes of England. So yeah, I missed the entire game. Fucking work and England, you shit fucks. Bet the thing where Scotland got knocked out, lol. I was celebrating. It was bad though. I didn't like that game at the end. Can't wait for Ricky Starks to go to WWE and see what it's meant to be. I think he is fucking gonna shine big time. He's a huge star. Cody knows it. Bailey knows it. In fact, nearly all the WWE roster knows, because a lot of them are friends with Ricky Starks. Yeah, he does channel his The Rock gimmick, but fuck me, he's good, man. We saw him at his best in NWA. It's a shame he went to AEW, to be honest. I think they wasted him big time. But they've done that with every talent that they've got, to be honest. Keith Lee, they haven't done much with him. Miro fucked him up. They just don't know what to do with talent at all. But yet they will push the same people yet again and again and again and again. Young Bucks, Jericho. Fucking Jericho should have retired fucking years ago. Oh, and do the learning tree. Fuck off. AW were the best wrestle, but where no one watches. We're the best wrestle, but no one watches. Yeah, very true. The only 90 minutes of a game of football Dave has watched is 0-0 draws. Very true. Ethan probably wants to fuck. Went fuck me. They're actual fans everywhere. I mean, he's in NXT, and there's more fans in NXT, and they're only at the Performance Center than there is in AEW. We'd be like, fuck man, there's more fans here. What's going off? Miro Keith Lee should come back. Yeah. Has Camille been on Dynamite yet? God, has Camille been anywhere near AEW yet? That's the question. It's mad. Right, the talent there. I saw a picture of the female roster. Somebody put it on AEW. And you just look at it, and then you just see who they're pushing. They're pushing this lesbian shite. And they're still ignoring the proper talent what's on that fucking roster. It's just so annoying. This Mariah woman who's shite. She's utter garbage. Can't wrestle for shit. I know, is she the English girl, Mariah? There's one of them English anyway. I'd rather see her wrestle than shake tits with people. I don't know. Tony Storm's gimmick's fine for WWE, but just looks shit for AEW. Oh, I'll throw a shoe. Oh, I'll punch her in the tits. It's like, fuck off. And I think I find Mercedes Moné cringe. I hate her promo. Mariah May, is it? Yeah, she's English. Tone her down. Get her to wrestle like they did with Jamie Hayter, then I'm on board. Having her over the top and being this sidekick, whatever, to flipping Tony Storm's just not working for me. They need to tone it down. Stop her doing this fake fucking over the top British accent what they always like to give us. Saraya is on TV actually. She's feuding with this fucking group. She was meant to throw flipping Tony Storm through a table or something, and Tony Storm went flying through the table herself. It could be a breach of contract. Hope they heard. I heard she might even look to end her contract. Oh, what, Camille? Camille's actually wrestled. She wrestled for an indie promotion. I think not so long back, as recently as last week. So she's wrestling. She's out there. She's. I think it was in Mexico. I think, but she's out there wrestling. So just not for AEW. Camille should have gone to NXT. Well, we all know that. Sucks, man. Got a promotion where they just don't know what to do with the female roster, to be quite honest with you. Got the point now where Camille could debut. I wouldn't care now. Yeah. You have forgotten her. There's no momentum. The momentum was there. She was a big star in NWA, former champ. Big deal could have been made out of her going to, but they had Mercedes money. This is the thing, at the exact same time as signing Camille, they had Mercedes money, so they put all the money in her, promoted her to the moon, and she's shite. I don't like Sasha Banks. I don't get this Monet fucking character. I think it sucks. I think her promo skills are cringe. Oh, put your money in the bank, or you can bank on me, CEO. Fuck off. It's her promo skills remind me of the $1 Million Man back in the day. It's so cringe. It's not good. It's not talent anymore. It's just Monet. It's the ex WWE. That's why. But I know I love her. I don't know what to do with the male roster, let alone the women. What they need to do is stop letting the fucking wrestlers promote the show, book the show. The likes of Kenny Omega, the Bucks, need to fuck off. They do not know how to book a wrestling show. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. They only give a shit about what they think is funny, what they think is entertaining. And it sucks. And a lot of talent are finally seeing it in AEW. They're seeing that their chances of being stars are suddenly dwindling. Look at Brian Pillman Jr. He's gone to NXT. Yes, I'm not overly keen on the Alexis King character, but it's a starting point for him. It's a launch pad. I don't think his character's sticking at all, but that's just me. When talent are in charge, it ends only one way. It does. TNA back in the day, WCW back in the day. I mean, I know TNA got revived. Impact had a lot of money put in. The likes of Jeff Jarrett, Dixie Carter, all stepped in, brought in, obviously, that global. What is it? Global Force? Global Summit? Is it Global Force? Wrestling? What benefits them and their career? Yeah, it does. It does. And you can tell. Cody wanted out of that, and I can understand that, because what was he benefiting? Cody got his own entrance, obviously. He came through the middle. But at the end of the day, that's not developing your character. That's not developing other wrestlers. The only person what managed to get any kind of rub is MJF and Adam Page, and then Adam Page's run as champion was shocking bad. They didn't know how to book him. They give him all that push. Not an amazing storyline with Omega, but an okay one. Obviously, he had to leave because of his wife being pregnant, blah, 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 blah. But when you think about that, who else has had that rub? Nobody. It's been still, we're doing storylines on Omega, we're still doing storylines with the Young Bucks. Oh, Will Ospreay's the new fucking favourite toy. We'll get bored of him. Cody got out at the perfect time. He needed to. He needed to save his career, because it was going to go down the shit pan. He was never going to be face. I don't think he'd have ever been face in AEW. Just as AEW was going off the boil, we went into WWE just as Vince was leaving. I mean, God, it's just perfect timing. Look at Britt Baker. AEW fan base used to idolise her. Now they don't even talk about it. Yeah, because she's forgotten about. She's been left. We're talking about Toni Storm now. Yeah, it sucks. Britt Baker's like a afterthought. I would love Britt Baker in WWE. I think she'd be amazing. I think she is totally developed now. She's a better wrestler than she was when she was last there. Obviously, she was used as an enhancement talent. I think she'd do better now. It's interesting. I would love Britt Baker to come over. How is Toni Storm a big thing? I wasn't into her in NXT. It's because of her character. It's literally this fucking toity British character, even though she's fucking Australian. She's trying to be this 1950s fucking Betty Boo type character. Oh man, she's fucking shit. Bet they bring Jamie Hayter back in All In cost of it in London. Yeah, they probably will be saving her for that, to be honest. Be great to see Jamie Hayter back. I think she's great. True Brit. No, Toni Storm's an afterthought, man. That's just, I don't know why people like it. Oh, she throws a shoe. Oh, bust a boob. Right, whatever. Storm's character was great at first because it was different. Now it's just boring. I never really got it. I think it's cool. I think it worked. It would have worked in WWE. But then again, look at Lacey Evans. Had a very similar character. Bombed. It bombed big. So, I mean, I think that Toni Storm is just basically doing the Lacey Evans character, yeah. She's trying to act, and what's that? Her face, Lacey Evans, yeah. Anna Dawes gets it. It's a glorification version of Lacey Evans' character in WWE. The ladies' right kind of character, what was going off. I don't know, man. Right, we are going to look to wrap this up because I'm getting tired. I mean, the conversation's great, but I'm getting tired now. So get your final thoughts in, people, and I can chill out. I've got work in the morning. Work in the morning. I mean, we haven't done too much. Geez, who's going to bonk in AEW then? What? Doink? Who's going to doink or bonk? Thank you, Leeds. Yeah, just get your final thoughts in. Just then we'll call it a day. Doink. Who will doink? Anna, there's all, because they're all clowns. Oh, I will show you who Doink is. Get ready for this. I've been wanting to use this image for ages, and I've not got round to it. I just need him to fuck up. Here is the true clown of AEW. There you go. There is the clown, the Doink. Doink the clown. Are you thinking, well, could be that ain't a Doink, but loved Eugene. Jericho's the biggest clown of all. There you go. There is the clown prince of AEW. There you go. Tony Khan. I thought I'd share that one with you. I've been waiting to use that image for so long. Just I hadn't found the right video yet, to be honest. Being hearing that Tony Khan is fearing for his life. He's scared of clowns, Tony. Coco the clown. TK Coco the clown. Oh my god. Anyway, on that note, we are going to call it a night. Thank you so much for joining this stream. It's been a blast again. We've had so much fun. Talked about the bloodline. Hopefully we've got some of that cleared up and where we kind of want that to develop Talked a bit about Bray and all, the Wyatt Six stuff. Yeah, it's been good. It's been nice little chilled out stream. We're back for Monday Night Raw on Monday. Thank you, James. Thank you, Anna. Thank you, Leeds. Thanks for everyone that's joined up. It's been a blast. Yeah, we're back live for Monday Night Raw. Have a great weekend with whatever you're doing. Enjoy SmackDown tomorrow. Think of me because I'll be asleep. Hopefully we get more Bloodline stuff. And we're building up to Money in the Bank, which is only a week away. So very good. Irish Rebels doing SmackDown, so anybody wants to not join Days and wants to join Irish Rebel, you can go and do that. Irish Rebel giving his opinions on all the ongoing stuff on SmackDown, so that should be fun. Shout out to you, fella. Anyway, that is it. I've been Dave in real life. You guys have been awesome. And until the next time, bye for now. And get Leeds, party note just before we go. Leeds, get the tissues for Kayla's leaving party. Anyway, I'll catch you all later. Love you all. Bye for now.